think the other thing, if we think about the topics in our workshop, we're talking about mixed methods.
Oh, yes.
So we're trying to also break down the stereotypes that Indigenous evaluation is just about qualitative methods.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Indigenous people love telling story, having talking circles. But you know, I do Māori epidemiology. We do surveys. We actually have lots of different ways of doing evaluation with people, and I think sometimes our job as evaluators is to mix those methods up so that we produce findings that speak to people's minds and also speak to people's hearts, because story really speaks to people's hearts. But some people who are going to move and do something in response to an evaluation need to have their heads moved. And so that combination speaks to lots of different audiences.
I also think too, by sitting some of the, what folks might, it's almost like learning in informal environments, if you look at that research. When you start having these relational conversations or these more informal conversations and not, here's a nationally normed survey, it's amazing if you are an astute researcher what you can pick up on, what's not being said. You can also pick up on a lot of subtleties that are being said that you might hear happening over and over that the survey might not be capturing.
I think what you said there too, you said relational, hey? Because I think a lot of the work that we've done is within that relational context. Even if we're going into a new situation with people we haven't met, we'll take time to do relationship building first, to get to know each other, to figure out how we connect, both through genealogy, but also through places we've been, where our kids are, how many kids or nephews and nieces we've got, where our parents grew up. And I think a lot of people don't understand when they go into an Indigenous context, if they haven't been there before, then it's actually a start of a relationship. And sometimes that comes back years later in a request for help, or, yeah, you can't just dive in and dive out and do that like helicopter or seagull research or evaluation. You've got to be really available for people. And I think that freaks some academics out because they just don't do good relationships, or they don't understand that relationships and good food.
Yes.
And lots of talk.
And laughter.
And oh, yeah, often bad humour.